We're back with the Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, 1940 Britain campaign. In the last episode, we had not the best convoy defense battle ever. Completely did not see some torpedoes and lost a light cruiser as a result. And we banged up the enemy pretty good, but we're not able to sink either of our two opponents. And our surviving light cruiser got pretty heavily damaged as well. After that, however, the strategy of putting, I don't know if strategy is the right word, the action, the tactic of putting our four best battleships in sea control, trying to force or make more likely a battleship versus battleship duel did pan out. Our Duncan met the Grosser Kurfürst up here off of the coast of southern Norway and prevailed. Did take quite a bit of damage herself, however. But with the entry of a lot of these new high-range kind of a commerce raider, commerce protection intended class of cruisers, the encounters, coupled with if we can remove some more German capital ships, I am hopeful that we will soon find ourselves imposing a blockade on the German coast. Duncan did take quite a bit of damage. This class of battleship and the German battleships are both 16-inch gun manned, and so we duked it out and took our looks. And this is one reason why I hesitated on putting the Canadas also in sea control, is that they're 15-inch guns isn't exactly lightly armed, but a little bit. I kind of suspected that that might be cutting it a little bit too close. And the purpose of the Canada class was basically some cheaper power projection battleship tonnage, not so much frontline fighters. Our heavy cruisers, the Good Hope class, really have not been seeing much action. Our light cruisers, both the first class we started with and the Encounter class, have been seeing more, and that's probably just because there's twice as many of them. I want to try getting some of these heavy cruisers into the fray a little bit more, and just to increase a chance of that happening, I'm going to put six of these heavy cruisers into sea control, just to try to get them in battles a little bit more. We'll see if it has that effect. All of these are at least trained. Most of them are seasoned or veteran. Antrim, veteran, Drake, seasoned, regular, seasoned. Yeah, I'd like to get these guys into some fights. That's kind of where we're at. Let's head on into May 1941. Well, there's some kind of battle. Another battleship battle. Audacious, a veteran of the Battle of Londonderry in the first month or two of the war, against the Siegfried, which is the lead ship of the German battleship class. Let's see if Siegfried, or Audacious rather, let's see if Audacious maybe can't dispatch her foe with taking slightly less damage. distance of 21 kilometers. I think I may have let the distance get a little bit too close in that last battleship duel, which, while we enjoyed an accuracy advantage throughout, it did let the Grosser Kurfürst's accuracy get good enough to pound the Duncan a little bit more than might have been necessary. So I'm going to try to keep this above, say, 12-ish. Okay, he's trying to close. Drop the cruise speed. 27 knots. Max speed on the Siegfrieds is 26. I think I kind of just want to maintain it. It's kind of in this general ballpark of a range. Okay, so we've got about a 20% here, and they're at 13%. I don't really want to let them get higher than 13-ish percent. Don't really want to angle much more than I am now because I want to keep the front turrets firing. Getting some ricochets. We're getting plenty of penetrations as well. 3 times as many hits. About twice as much damage thus far. Got super heavy shells, 16-inch. And so does the Siegfried. Pretty sure Siegfried has a thicker deck, though. No, I do. Huh. Right. So I've got a thicker belt. I've got a thicker main deck. We're both firing the same types of shells, same caliber guns. I've gotten twice as many hits, but we're roughly equal on damage. I don't quite know how to explain that. That's a good pop. I'm not going to repeat the mistake I made in the earlier battle. My instinct is to turn a little bit to the left to get these forward turrets firing, but that's going to flatten out my side. It's kind of what happened to me in the last battle, so I'm going to just let the aft turrets do work. Speed's down to 22. I don't think we need to open two. Yeah, we're up to 15 kilometers. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Let's do 24. I think I'm tempted to try HE for a little while here. .20 knots. Slow to 22. %, versus 11%. Despite the fact that he's going slower, he's going as fast as he can, and I think that's giving me a target high speed negative modifier. Yeah. Whereas I have slowed below what I can do, and even though I'm going faster, the fact that I'm not going full speed, he's not getting that same modifier. Maybe that's something they should have a little look at. Huh, okay. 15% compared to, he's just a sliver below 10%. I mean, that's kind of the way I interpret that. If there's a better explanation on why I'm getting that target speed modifier and he isn't. Anyone, still kind of a, not very transparent game in some ways, and we're all trying to figure it out. We're at 17 kilometers. He's down to Kind of don't want to slow down anymore. I also don't really want the range to open. %, compared to 64. I mean, this is slowly working in our favor. But Audacious is going to spend quite a bit of time in the yard alongside Duncan. Said I wouldn't, but I am. I'm gonna get these 4 turrets firing. Penetration chance has increased a little bit, above 50%. Let me go back to auto here. Ricochet, of course. And I pay the price there. That was a pretty good pin he got. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Learn my lesson. Again. I'm going back to the AG as well. Angled. Oh, he's still chugging along, same course. Both ships have the same hit chance. For some reason, he is also not getting a... It seems like he should have a higher damage instability modifier than that. And again, so should I. However, he's just about run dry of ammo. I was sitting here considering whether I would kind of let this disengage. Nope, I don't think so. Just as soon as he runs dry, I'm going to turn around and close. Apparently, ammo status doesn't factor into their fight or flight calculations. Come on, fire your last 3 shells. There you go. If I remember correctly, yeah, reduced ammo on the German battleships for guns. He's not changing course despite not having any more big shells. Oh. Straight? Oh, damaged rudder. It's not changing course. Can't forget about this torpedo shot that he has. Single underwater tube. 1 port, 1 starboard. For that reason, I don't want to get right up close to him, especially with this damaged rudder. I think it's fine to just go flat now. Get all the turrets working. I haven't lost any turrets. Pretty happy about that. And yeah, let's switch back to auto here. Switch back to HE at this angle. I'm just trying to finish off the last little bit of structure anyway. Okay. Once again, take out a German battleship. Once again, taking quite a bit of damage ourselves. 2,000 VP. Kind of surprised the German government hasn't put out a peace feeler. All right then. I think that'll do for this little episode, and see you for the next one. Thanks for watching.